Hello, and welcome to a Sunday afternoon. A day to just do some stuff. But what stuff? Well, play Saturn, of course. That's what you do every day, isn't it? No? You gotta change that. Might get judo thrown. Even if you don't. So, without further ado, let's get started. Shmups run pretty quick, and spending too much time on one tends to kind of burn me out. So I've got a few games lined up for today. First, oh please, can this capture work? Oh, thank goodness. First, might have seen it flash up there quick. We have Blast Wind by Technosoft, makers of the Thunder Force series. That was kind of their main notable game. Blast Wind, unsurprisingly, was Japan only, like most Saturn games. And the plot is, can't say I'm totally sure what it is. It has something to do with an organization and like maybe post-apocalyptic city, an evil organization called Gorn, which is a really out there name. Let's not think too hard about it. Instead, it's started. Ultimate Destroyer, Blast Wind. Blast Wind's an odd little game. Alright, let me see if my settings saved or not. For controls. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Oh wait, no, that's the default anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter whether I saved it or not. Let's get started. Blast Wind is pretty straightforward when you get right down to it. Got two shots. You've got a homing shot, and then like a straight shot that's stronger. Power up, make the shot stronger. Also gives you that cool little lightning effect. You make good use of that. The ship's honestly pretty darn strong in this game. Good homing, good powerful homing shot, and even stronger straight shot. We've also got bombs. They are as bombs do. Big boom. Makes you invincible. All that good stuff. So, if you're wondering what's unique about this game, first of all, as to be expected from the company that made Thunder Force, music fucking slams. Hard-hitting rock and synth tracks. Stuff like that. Beyond that, there is one main unique feature. Or that we'll see, I think for the first time in a little bit. And that are these switches. Pushing switches puts you on an alternate route, and every stage is a different one, and sometimes there's switches that do other things too. I like the alternate route in this stage because it gives you a lot of stuff. Yeah, so here's the switch that'll give you items. Just a power up. I don't really need it, but you get points for picking up power ups at full, and you still get the lightning blast, so it's helpful. Some coins, money items, more power items, extra bomb. Bringing lots of power items to bosses is fun because you get to do that. Careful here, let's see. Look how fast that dies when you get a help like that. One thing about this game is it's honestly not too hard, which is a bit of a change considering how games like Thunder Force kind of beat my ass regularly. So. It's nice to have something a little more manageable. I wouldn't say it's free, and there's a few bits where it does pull, like, a bit of Thunder Force-ish memorization stuff, usually by just spawning enemies from behind. At least here there were some arrows pointing out to it, but it's easy to miss them if you're not looking in those corners of the screen. So far I've noticed a lot of the alternate paths may have some stuff that's like some enemies that are like hard to deal with, but also have like a lot more items. So something risk to reward. I hear that's good game design these days. Spriggan here. I think there was a game called Spriggan. That might have been a compile shmup. Take this nice and easy. Watch out for the searching crosshair. There we go. Spriggan down, stage 2 clear. This game is pretty good looking. It doesn't quite have as many flourishes because it turns out this game has a bit of an odd history to it. This game came out in like 1997, but I believe that 1997 exclusively for the Saturn Dad. But I believe that it was originally an arcade game meant for release like back in like 94 maybe. A couple years before it actually released on Saturn. One thing that's a little weird is that some of these berries you can only break with the straight shot, the homing shot, and other attacks won't do it. So you have to watch out for those, or you get like smacked down. There's old Sodom. This place to fight Sodom is really wild because all these things drop a bunch of power-ups. So you can do a ton of damage to it again. While it's just flying all over like that. Ah, shoot. Oh. Still get more power-ups. There's like at least one spore-based extend. I already got it. Maybe there's another one later. Also, extra lives can drop sometimes. Usually they seem to in stage 4, 1 or 2 of them, but they fall off the screen really fast. So if you don't know like where they're gonna spawn, then be afraid. You might just miss them. It makes you very sad. I feel like this one tends to is one that I've tended to get around here, spawning somewhere on the left. But like it's not consistent, so I don't know. I got a bomb there. I know I've gotten like. I think the thing that spawned a bomb is what sometimes brings in the 1-up, so don't know for sure. Here's where shooting straight, just in case some. Partially for those things that I don't know what happens. I don't know if shooting them too much, the blinking things too much, does anything. It feels like it might, but it's hard to say. These things are like usually where I see a 1-up. See? Right there. Luckily I got it this time. Just fall down the middle. Yeah, this is the rep. And there's the other one. Nice. So I got both this time for once. So geez, he gets so many coins off this bit. Yeah, I don't know what happens on the other path of this stage, but I get the feeling it's not this. So. This is a good level to hit the switch on. Ostrago. Good name. One little weird thing about this game is that it does have 2 ships, but you can't select them. You just have to play as player 2 to get the second one. And you can play as player 2 by yourself, by the way. That is kind of... Oh, right, these things. Shit. Oh, fuck it. Drop a bomb. Like the thing that makes this boss a little tricky is that those laser turrets that get body blocked by the boss itself. Almost done here. All right, he's got another form here. Oh, wait, back off. Hey, I said back off. That's a little annoying. As usual, boss behaviors in this are something you want to get used to. Well, that was just me playing poorly, but something you need to get a bit used to. They might do things like get all up in your grill, cause problems like that. Another thing about this game is it's very short. Or, like, we're nearing the end already. This isn't the final stage, but... It's getting near the end. I like the way the background on this stage looks. That like kind of lava river. The way it warps at the top of the bottom of the screen is cool. Nice spot. Might as well try a button here. You gotta hit both switches here. Change paths. Hey, leave me alone. Hopefully we'll see something nice from this. Oh yeah, this makes me like, I don't know if it made me tiny or if it put me in the background. Either way, it sure is weird. I forgot that this happened when you hit one of those switches. Nope, I'm back now, so... Please let there be another extra life at some point. Coming from the bottom again. Oh, shoot. Pretty close to the boss, too. Yeah, might as well retry. Alright, continue, see the whole game on this route. We'll try doing it without switches afterwards. See if I can get a 1cc as well. Game does reset your score to 0. It doesn't mark it with a 1 in the ones place, though, when you continue, which is a little weird. But I guess it is a console game. It's not as important to protect the integrity of leaderboards. You know what you did, you're playing it. Your own Saturn at your own house. With dread. There's that guitar. Love our Techno Soft 4. I feel like something you gotta get used to in learning older shmups like this is learning, like, just what it looks like when things on the boss are going to be problems, like, because, like, there's a lot of, like, in, like, more bullet hole-y games, you just kind of react to the bullets as they come out a lot of times. In older games like this, since the attacks will be on the faster side, this game isn't super fast, but some are. You kind of have to expect, okay, there's a big gun on the ship, don't stand in front of that. Yeah, see, I got that one up again, being at such a low score, but there really doesn't seem to be another score extend. Yeah, see, Gorn Last Battle, stage 6, already there. The stages are not super long either. Honestly, kind of nice. It's a good snappy game that isn't gonna feel like it's dragging. And I'll hit the last switch too. Now let me Hey, let's see. Get me there. This is an odd setting for a last battle. We go from like a lava cave. This is like such a nice looking village almost. In other games, this would be the first level. You can see horses in the background. You know, I don't think I want to know what happened if I didn't destroy those. I wonder if any award one-offs will drop if they'll really all be in stage 4 like that. World of technology going, huh? Who's that? Ooh. Sword. Energy Sword Sunday! What's this again? Wait, did it hit the switch? That's really funny. Yeah, I feel like that happens like once or twice in this game. Something else goes and hits the switch. It's funny how there are like items in the hidden in the floor and stuff, or in the background in general, but also there's just like a really good homing shot that finds them for you. You're about to face, I assume, was some sort of final boss. I'll probably end up taking another death and continuing again, but I've still got a few credits left. I couldn't understand you, buddy. Pretty cool, though. World of technology. Oh, hi. Alright. So that's how we're opening this, huh? There, bomb. Can blow those up, but it'll just make another one appear. So is there more after this, or is that the guy? Oh, there's more. Hi. I always gotta do something funny, don't they? Whoa. Oh, what the hell? One more credit, I guess. Hope I can pull this off. This final boss is actually rude as hell. Expect that to, like, follow me like that. I think I just kind of didn't recognize the angle it was being thrown at. Oh, big swings. Okay, so just kind of... They don't both get aimed at you. Any more from you? There goes the guy. Yes. See, that's a pretty quick and snappy game, isn't it? Looks like it'll probably take some effort to get that one credit clear, especially when especially with that final boss kind of jump scaring me a few times. And yeah, that's the weird thing. This game's Japan only, mostly in Japan, but strangely enough, it has an ending entirely in English. And not even bad English either. Okay, but guarded instead of guarded, other than that. So that would happen to Earth? And people will say global warming isn't real. Let's sit and chill a second. Or I go back in and move around a bit more. Man, this is cool sounding. Video games are cool. Thank you, Technosoft. Take it from us too soon. Alright, let's do this for real now, but this time trying the other paths. See what we get. Hit all the switches on the run last time, so let's do none of them. It changes, like... sometimes I think there's at least one stage where it has a completely different boss, others it changes what they do and how they look. Games that give you invincibility when you pick up power-ups are already kind of nice, but when it also gives you giant fuck you blast you zap. That was not even close to English. Come on, Keegan. That's cool. This is funny. This door opens when you get near it, so you can make it keep opening and closing like a goofy automatic door. Yeah, these are some of the, that's some of the turn where you can only destroy with a straight shot. Skipping the switch. Sorry, no push for you. Why do I keep thinking that's a wall right behind there when it's not? It'll just be the background. I feel like it's sometimes a little bit hard to tell what's a wall, but at least you can shoot it to find out. Fortunately, this boss does not let you bring in quite as many power-ups to zap it with, so... Power-ups don't even last super long, that's why I got those a little early. Keep that thing away from me. There we go. Not too hard. Got a few less stuff though. Stage 2. City of Night. I really like this city background. Kind of similar to the one I used for my stream intro now I think about it, but obviously nicer to look at because this is from a Saturn game and not a freaking PC engine game. Uh-oh, gotta speed up. God, I love pixel art city backgrounds like this. Shit is awesome and rad. Oh, gee, what? Yeah, fuck you too, buddy. Alright, there's still some good stuff around here. Good amount of coins on this route. Money in the bank. Get the feeling you're gonna see a boss. Gamma rank, huh? Yeah, this is completely different. Oh, geez. That was just poor maneuvering on my part. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna start over and just do better. I don't like game over on stage 2 like an idiot. Yeah. I wonder if I can turn up like the music specifically. I don't want to make the game too loud, but. Sound testing? No, that's just a test. It's not information, is it? Nope. Dip switches. You can turn off sound. You can turn off the music, which is kind of neat. Didn't expect that. But... yeah, there are a number of difficulties above this one, so it probably gets more challenging if you go to those. Let's go. These little tower things I try to destroy fast as they actually fly away after they go partway down the screen. Door. There's a reset button combination. I think it's like not actually technically enabled in Saturn games normally, but there's like something in the hardware or software, whatever I'm using to run my incredibly legal copies of these games that allows it. It's weird though, because it is like a software feature, because it goes back to the title screen rather than just resetting the whole console. And some games actually handle it a little differently, whether they go back and play an intro or not. Anyway, I was gonna say, it's having a homing shot and then like a stronger straight shot. I need a bit of like, really the classic, you know, wide shot laser dichotomy that shmups like used since like Dawn of Action, but also more specifically, it just being Reimu and Toho. Hello. Bombs? You want it? It's yours, my friend. The way those, like, inflate when you shoot them is really weird. I don't know why they do that. If you don't destroy these little things it drops, they like start shooting lasers at you that move all funny, so I would recommend getting rid of them fast. Hey, I actually destroyed one of those this time. Hey, I got both of them this time. Get out of here. Right, back to the city. After all, living in the city, you know you have to survive. You gotta keep that dream alive. Everything is free, can't you see? What's there? Bomb here to make sure that gets screwed up like it did last time. Did not like that spot where I ended up, so. And that's better. Bombs seem really strong in this game, so. I'll keep trying to use them a bit more. That was stage 2, right? Or tell this game goes so fast, yeah. Stage 3 is Atlantis here. Not hitting switches this time, so sticking to the left. I think I do need to push these just to like get through. Corners here to make sure you can get those without. Good amount of point bonus, that's good. And when I played this part, you don't get a ton of power-ups in the boss, so you have to like fight it fair and square. No, and you do get. Nice, free bomb. Just what I wanted. Also, this bit is a bit of a thing. Ah, I ran out at the worst possible time. This was the one thing we didn't want to happen. Now I've got no power for this block. I have a bomb. He will probably be using it. This thing spins is cool. Hurry up and die already. Thank goodness. I knew it was going to be spewing out more random things. I wonder if I can still get some extra lives in this level. Earthbreaker. I don't know what that means, but it sounds cool. Show me the money. Ah! See? That's what happens in this level. You just spawn a 1-up somewhere and then falls off the screen and screw you, I guess. Causes it. No. Enemies from behind with no warning. Thank you, Technosoft. Thank you, Dark Souls. Oh, jeez, what? Oh, Lord, why? Okay, so... No, do not shoot those. This one's kind of an inconvenient spot, so maybe I will. Yeah, the other road is definitely better for this level. Way less scary because they don't have those mines. And you get a ton of money. Oh, wait, here comes the coin now. I always wonder if just number of enemies destroyed throughout the game that makes the live spawn. There were so many enemies in this level that both the first and second dropped those bonuses. I guess we'll see. I'll strangle again. Yeah, leave me alone. So it's doing this already. The other one would, like, you'd have to destroy it to get to this phase, so... Maybe it's like a shorter fight, or maybe it gets the attachment after instead of before. Guess we'll find out. Leave me alone. That's the whole thing. So the alternate path of that stage is way more rewarding, but you have to fight a much longer and tougher boss fight. Right. And we're in Dimension Cave again. skipping the button this time. I feel like that was the button that made me tiny along the right when I actually moved. Anyway, we're skipping them, so. Feels like in this direction it's easier to shoot these things down without doing shoot those tanks without doing with other stuff, so you get more money, good money. This feels good to do. Big violence. Ooh, another one. I'm getting spoiled here. More terrain to deal with. And Techno's off for you. This is way nicer about than any Thunder Force game. Thunder Force games aren't bad, but they are really memorization heavy. Very little mercy on that front. This one's generally friendlier. Honestly, I'd almost guess the reason this didn't end up getting its full arcade release, probably got location tests or something, is that maybe it was just it's too like chill. I mean, I know you can turn the difficulty up, but almost fucked that up. Oh, forgot about the noodle. Please die. Sometimes it's a little hard to see the cue of that thing powering up if you're shooting in front of the ship. Hey, I want to get those. At least they... I wonder if they make those bounce like that purposely. That's kind of funny. And hey, I got an extra life. Wonder where that came from. Maybe there's just another score one. Alright, Goron last map. We're going straight this time. As they say in Streets of Rage 2. Those little turrets fire fast. Yes! Alright, glad I saw that happen. Oh, these things just dump money out of you. You guys know the red ones are like a full health, a full power up? I don't usually see them when I'm not already at full power, so I can't tell. They do give you more points if you get them at full power than the blue ones, though. Here we go, so I guess that's something. Hi there. How you doing? Fast bullets coming out here. Scary. And bombs now too. So I'm guessing Gorn are the villain because they're the ones ruining the world with their technology. sword guys here. Oh yeah, it pushed the button to make this thing appear. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I didn't have much of a chance there. Wait, does that mean I can... Oh my god, I think that does damage to it. That's really cool, actually. Losing the second life that stupidly, though, not as cool. Going into the final boss with no lives is very uncool, really. At least I'll get some power back. So, unsurprisingly, my goal is going to be to bomb the fuck out of this thing but unfortunately I only have 3, and this thing has 2 forms, both with probably a good amount of health, so... It might be Jover, everybody. Jowarida. Alright, so now I know do not sit under this thing at the start of the fight. It will just kill you. Sure hope the left side is the one I want to be on. Seems to work. So this is already way too scary for me. Ah. Still, I'm pretty happy with that on 1 credit. I can probably get the clear soonish, but it's only so much time in the day, and you've got other games to get you, ones that are a bit longer and a bit tougher that I might want to spend some more time on. At any rate, I think I'm gonna take a quick commercial break, get something to drink, and then jump to the next game. So, see you in a few. Yo. Now, we go from It's So Over to We're So Back. So what's next? Well, as promised, it's Twinbee. Yes. Konami's lovable old classic cute 'em up series. This is actually a collection of two originally arcade Twinbees. It's the Detana Twinbee Yahoo Deluxe Pack, which includes, as you can guess by the title, it'll Detana Twinbee and Twinbee Yahoo. So the thing is, I'm only going to be playing Yahoo. And the reason for that is that my copy, for whatever reason, has some issues with it. In that all of the music outside of gameplay in Detana just skips the first, like, half second of it, and it's really fucking annoying. So that's part of the reason we're not playing Detana. The other reason we're not playing is because it's fucking hard. Like Yahoo isn't easy, but it's not like... Detana is a rude fucking game. Of course, there's a nice cute intro for this game. Yeah, this was made by the Parodius team, which makes sense. Nonsense. Obviously, I cannot read Japanese, so I can't say I know what's going on with the plot, but I'm going to assume there's a captured princess. It's a very captured princess kind of game. And this edgy guy seems to be some sort of rival character. We'll run into him pretty quickly. Let me see if this game saved my control options too. No, it... Oh, wait. Yes, it does. That's what I like to play with. Alright. A lot of this stuff didn't give me a saving notification, so I was never sure. I believe those are just different difficulties, but practice... I think that 3 there means it only goes up to stage 3. Konami did this in a number of their games. Gradius 3 had a mode like that as well, which is a bit of an insult because that game's 10 stages long, but also harder to dick, so... As player 1, I am the pilot of Twinbee, a talking spaceship. The pilot in this game for him is named Light. Player 2 would be Winbee with the pilot Pastel. Both very lovable characters. Yeah, those are Light and Pastel. And so, main unique mechanic of Twinbee is bells. You can juggle them by shooting them. Sometimes they'll start changing colors. It's very easy to fuck them up and pick up the wrong color. Or otherwise just miss one and cause yourself all sorts of problems. The pink ones are pretty good because they're supposed to, like, restore your missing arms if you lose them from, like, bumping into something. But if you're at full health, you get a pretty good amount of points for them. You can use the second speed up. Thank you. So you've got your regular shots. You've got bombs for ground targets. You've also got this charge shot, which you can actually choose a number of them at the beginning you might have seen. I went with the punch you in the face shot because that's really funny. And look, here's our edgy rival guy. Shoots a big laser, so you have to, like, not stand in front of it. You punch him in the face a bunch. So he tries to run. It's big loop. This game is a very fun presentation. Lots of cool things like that big loop that come into play. And it actually affects gameplay too. You can see I'm getting pushed back on the screen because of the speed we have to go to take the loop. Oops, I accidentally picked up a gun, yeah. Some ground targets, okay, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what all the power-ups in this game do or where they come from, so... I think we should just, like, roll with it. At some point. Ooh, this one's good, though. Oh, took a lick there, but... I wanna try and get one of the, pink bells, but... Right, like that. Oh, I ended up picking up the flamethrower. I believe the flamethrower is for ground targets, but it's hard to tell sometimes. Do I want another speed up? Sure. There's literally nothing worse than not going fast. There's the shield. Useful. These umbrellas, once you know what they'll do, it's not hard to deal with them. It's just, they're fast enough the first time to just get duffed and be very sad about it. Like that. Especially since knocking out one makes it only attack the other, unsurprisingly. No umbrellas left, just the body and the turrets on it. Bye, dude. I love these intermissions. So cute. Yahoo! This level's kind of weird, very wide. If you miss a bell, the value of the gold ones goes back to a much lower number, so... Well, there's certainly more efficient ways to score that involve getting extra ones that you don't need of other colors. Just collecting gold bells and not dropping is a reliable way to keep getting points throughout the game. I have no idea how much, what this game has in terms of, like, rank difficulty. I don't know if how much I'll get screwed over by that, but we'll keep it up. Okay, yeah, the bomb is definitely, like, anti-air targets. Oh, I'm at max speed now. Oh, this is a fun way for ground targets. Nice big boom for that. You're gonna have this too, that's very useful. Boom. Oops. Didn't mean to get this cannon, but it might help on the pig. Pig's a little annoying, because flamethrower Q is not that big, but punch in the face hard enough, it's no biggie. I think that cannon probably did some great damage to us, so I should keep that in mind, especially when I have the options following me that can still drop bombs. Some pretty fierce attacks from that. Ah, slow down. And then ah, shoot, anyway. Ooh, and there goes my big streak, too. Ooh, sheesh. Game's not as harsh as some Konami stuff about recovering after death, but still a game where you lose a lot of useful stuff. Oh, I got a cannon. That's useful at least. Oh yeah, I got this weird four-way. I actually didn't want that, but I guess we can deal. I didn't get to get a green bell yet, but this boss blows you back with their wind, so it can be hard to hit it with like a good charge shot like this punch. Though it can be a bit slow to fight because you have to destroy its engines. Guess you could say I'm not the biggest fan of this fight. Ah, shoot. I've lost an arm. If you lose one arm, you can summon up a pink bell to get it back. If you lose both, you'll on thin ice, but you can get an ambulance will come by and you can get them both healed at once that way. The way the portrait flipped out was funny. Yahoo! Alright, this is the stage that starts beating my ass, unsurprisingly. Could use a bit more speed. A bit more power to it, why not? And the options. Alright. Actually a very good, very good haul right there. Of course I get that and then lose the arm. At least I got the points from it. Also, I keep doing that in this section, because also when that was a little unfair, come on. We got 2 lives left. You have to preemptively get away from that big thing or else you'll just slam into it and die. Really annoying. Also, these evil versions of the bees are annoying too. Leave me alone, dude. Thank you. Love all the like shifting effects as you go from side to side in this stage. Really brings the world to life a bit. Yeah. I also love the way the portraits like interact with the world as like a representation of the character doing so. That's funny. Looks like he's got a plan. Shoot, huh? Well, I was planning on it. I wonder if it's worth milking these. Probably, you know, there's not a ton of points compared to what you get from bells. Konami always makes the bosses time out, so it's not like it's an infinite milk. Bye-bye. The man is so tired. You know, that evil scientist reminds me a lot of Dr. Bad Boon from Super Monkey Ball, except not a monkey, which I think is really funny. Nice chill. Help me out, buddy. Oh, wait, can I get him? Yeah. Oops. Oh, is that what the charge shot does when you have friend? That's pretty funny. Ooh, that hurts. Big cat, huh? Lost my arm again trying to... Oh no! I can continue. I'll keep punching though. Punch is fun. He does look like Bad Boon, yeah. I do like this game has like a simplified mode where both shot and bomb are the same button. For those who don't own... You lose a bit of flexibility, gain the ability to just, you know, press one button a lot. Ugh, all these cats though. This is a rude freaking layout. Okay, so... Yeesh. Wonder how many continues get in this home port. Maybe it's infinite. Bro, stop! And look who it is. Okay, so he still has the laser. You just also have the other blasty thing. Oh, jeez. Kind of figured he would do the wide blast again, but nope. Oh, the attack there, too. You can't punch those things out of existence. You can punch out those, though. Oh. Oh, shoot. I think they're just gonna let me continue it, but... I can't see a credits display anywhere, it just says press start. Give me these. Oh, both of the little fin thingies. Alright, get out of here, man. I think this level's supposed to be like an Alice in Wonderland thing. There are card soldiers and cats. So. Oh god. I guess this must be Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Pretty entertaining, I must say. Oh, jeez. Okay, the way the music stops when they throw the flowers is pretty good. My man's just tired. Sorry, man. Just doing my job. Well, that was just adorable. He does look like Bad Boon. Ooh, I like the look of this place. Kind of toy ground. Ah, I want the shield. Well, got on the next life, I guess. Sure, flamethrower. Why not? Jeez. Cannon, sure. This game I'm honestly probably not going to 1cc pretty soon. It is honestly pretty hectic. And I think this is the easier one. Oh, and just think about how Daytona gets. Game very exciting visually though. I love the presentation. Especially at these later stages where they get really kind of outlandish. I'm here to drop the bomb. For some reason, making the seeing the like giant screws here gave me an intense desire to make a Gubble joke, but I think nobody should make Gubble jokes, and I'm not sure we should remember that Gubble exists. So, I apologize. Oh, there goes the bell. This guy seems serious. Whoa, fast. Whew, big sword. Oh, that was my bones. Oops. I can still hide in the corner like that, so that's good. Alright, so you can misdirect that. It's not the worst thing ever in that sense. So it has to be glowing to actually be vulnerable, it seems. Oh, big jump. Hey, back off. Just shoot him up. You gotta give me some room to shoot. You done? I wonder if that was a timeout. I wasn't even hitting it at the end there. Oh. So this are ooh, that's spicy looking. Cat Girl Alice. Jesus Christ. Yeesh. Yeesh. I like the music here, very intense. You can see where the lasers are gonna go by watching her eyes. That's pretty neat. Nonsense indeed. Is that the final boss? Because that was like the villain they showed in the beginning. Oh, look who it is! Dr. Badboon's back. Guess there was a plot twist. The chase. Alright. Stage 6. That could be the end. The last game we played 6 stages. Oh, hi. Someone designed this solely so that the bell mechanic would be as obnoxious as possible to deal with in this segment, huh? Give me my arm back, dude. Boy, leave me alone. Oh, great. It's one of you again. Wow, you just punched me in the face. It's rude as hell. I hate the way you get pushed down to the bottom of the screen there. It really ruins my ability to punch things in the face. Of course, he can move as much as you want and punch me just fine. Oh, snap. And the rival comes to help us out. Wish I knew what the story was. It's type neat stuff. Huh. It's not all that long game after all. I know some Konami shmups run pretty long, so that surprised me a bit. But of course we got our vocal ending theme, that's real nice. Twin Bee's very lovable. I think that's what its main strength of the series. Also, the bell system is really cool, even if it's kind of a struggle to deal with sometimes. Alright. So I am curious about something. What the heck is special? Like, I assume it's just like a higher difficulty, but I can't read Japanese, so let's see just how special it gets. Let's do a fire charge shot this time. The range of the punch was giving me a bit of trouble. And this one seems pretty balanced. Stick with that. Seeing some stuff work double, and also things shooting at me that weren't before, so. So I'm guessing this is just hard mode. I think the colors are different. Maybe? Is there a palette swap going on here, or am I just dumb? You know, I wonder if they intended this to be made as a second loop at some point. Hell, maybe it is a second loop if you want to see the game. But they let you just start on it, which is kind of neat. Also, this charge shot's fun. This is like the classic Twin Bee one. On that, it's the one you get in Katana. definitely doing less damage with this one, but being able to actually do it from one push down to the bottom of the screen is nice. Oh. Missed it, but worth it for the shield, honestly. Well, there goes the shield. I'm here to drop the bomb. I wonder if there's like more of a system to the fruit. I'm not sure about. In terms of like how many points they get you. I think it's just the varieties give you different amounts of points, but not sure if they're random which ones spawn or not. Alright. Let's meet this guy. What do you have to offer this time? Guess the same thing. Is that thing shooting bullets when it gets to the bottom? Yeah. Yeah, this is hard mode, alright. And yeah, the palette's definitely changed. Level was not sunset in the other. Like, that's kind of neat. These are the same. Yahoo. This one looks weird. Really bright. There's literally nothing worse than not going fast. Ah. If you shoot a bell enough, it just gets kind of beat up and falls. The width of this particular level weirds me the hell out. Why are you so wide? Pig. Oh, Jesus Christ. New pig pattern. I didn't even manage to kill it this time. Ah, shoot. Ah, the ambulance is there and everything. Ah, shoot. Skip the speed up. And then missed the power up like a doofus. Yeah, this difficulty is way harsher. Gotta say. Got the cannon for the boss, though, so that'll probably help. And my charge shot doesn't need me to get closer, so the fans won't be as much of an issue. I wonder how the attacks get harder. Super Typhoon. Yeah, there's just cannon detonate stuff. There we go. No more Super Typhoon for you. Okay, I see the advantage of the fist now. The punch actually deletes bullets when other ones don't, so I have to actually dodge this attack now, which is pretty different. See what players... I remember looking up videos of this. A lot of players seem to take the punch. I see why now. Alright, time to stage that ends my entire career. Ooh, I like the look of it at night here. Stay away from this thing. Now we're doing it right. Right. This is at least easier once I know what I'm doing. It's funny, like I'm struggling less just because I know what some of this stuff is, even if it is obviously harder. So considering how nasty late game got, I doubt I'm close to even a 1cc on normal. Leave me alone. Did that thing just jump? Ow, oof, right in the dome. Yeah, I can jump now. It's fucked up. What are you doing using the third dimension? End up losing a chain, but hey. At least I got to the ambulance without dying. Boom. Love the vibes of this soundtrack. Very upbeat and fun. My man's his man. Oh god, what? They come from behind now? That's messed up. Hey, can I get an ambulance? Maybe after I already got one, it's not going to give me one so easily. Luckily, the way this charge spawns actually hits stuff kind of behind me, so it is a useful thing here. Well, that was stupid of me. Got my speed up. And some friends. Whew, pulled through that. Scary, though. God, that delivery is amazing. Die? Oh lord. No. Lost friend. Oh shoot. Oof. Well, actually, I got a good deal farther than that one, even though it was in the harder mode. I guess knowing what a lot of the bosses do helps. With that in mind, I want to try and do one more normal run, see how much better I do after seeing the whole game. Still trying to decide whether to go for a punch or for fireball charge, though. The other two charge shots seem weird. One of them lets you just generate options for free, but I'd rather have a proper charge shot. And then that one's that weird spread. It seems good for clearing out enemies, but let's go to Duff City for some of those nastier bullet bits. This game got like an item order to it, it seems. Like, just it's counting the total number of times you've hit bells in general rather than how many times you hit each one, so. Means that at the beginning in particular, it's not too hard to get a good amount of power in your aim. What the hell hit me? No, not letting that fly. That was a bit much. I notice resetting in this brings you back to the title screen of the game you've picked. Soft resetting. The game you picked rather than the collection title. As far as I can tell, there's actually no way to get back to the collection title and switch to the other game unless you start the actual game over. Weird. Really? Options mess me up. Oh well. Still got some extra speed. Got some buddies. What else do you really need? How about another power-up? I actually didn't want the four-way. I feel like I'm having trouble seeing some of the smaller bullets in this, mostly just the generally colorful game. That should help. It seems like you only get the barrier or options. You can't bring both. It's interesting. Oops. Bazooka. Just heard that voice clip. That bazooka does so much damage, jeez. And then I just sat there and eat the laser like an idiot. I gotta fish for bazooka more. And yeah, maybe I'll try fireball again since I did so much better on that in the special mode. Don't do that. I can fire bazooka while charging this. It's Jover. So these little eggy looking shots that were getting me before. Well, that and sitting in front of the laser like a moron, but still, without the fist, I am losing damage. Yeah, I'm still alive somehow. Must have hit something that counted as a collision. Yeah, they can't even bomb things now. They have no freaking arm free to do so. Yeah, I guess I'll take the power. I don't need bombs for this. The options actually drop bombs even if you're missing the arm that drops bombs, so... This thing can still destroy the cannonballs. That's because you can just shoot them down anyway. God, this thing's strong. Bazooka damage. I believe you get your arms back between stages, so I'll have bombs again when I start the next one. You got a yahoo. Ooh, another power up. Spread bomb. Don't want to fish for bazooka again, though. Yeah, we'll get it there. Fire! Do I think I am Karnov? There you go. Get out of here, piggy. Give me that. Hey, watch it. Pig. This is getting intense, though. Yeah, there must be a rank in this game that I'm getting it pretty darn high at this point. But I am at high power, so that's to be expected for Konami games. Just look at that streak of bells. Sheesh. Look at the damage I'm putting out, too. This is kind of the thing with Konami shooters. You can power up a ton and then lose a ton of power. To the point where the thing about losing power on death being really intense is so associated with Konami that people tend to call it Gradius syndrome, so. I'd say this game's relatively chill about just because you're not completely useless without at default strength and speed. Thank goodness for 911. So I'm at max shot power too. Ah, shit. Well, there we go. Such is the way of Twinbee. The charge shot's a really nice thing to make recovering not so bad, though. It means you have something powerful when you just start. Over that death, at least, made the rank a bit nicer. Hey, watch where you're flying. This one I need. Ah, shit. Oh, well. There we go. This is definitely the kind of game I really got to get used to just doing a quick credit feed through shooters before really trying to get the clear. Just so I know what I'm up against. Nanda beat. Streams are a good place to do that, because I get the feeling no one really likes watching someone restart a bazillion times. There we go. Did not need to get that, but why not? Let's catch us a scientist. Alright, now I've got some power. Definitely could have died for that. Oh, jeez. Ambulance, please. The only problem with this friend is that I feel like the charge shot is worse than just your regular one. Are you still around? Oh. That was a mistake. Yeah, I get the speed up. Oh wait, no speed up. Good. Close. Yeesh. Very rude. F. F in the chat, kids. Oh well. Oh, that was a pretty exciting run. This game's good. It's real good. Oh wow, I forgot I'm on a stream. People actually type F in the chat if I say that. In that case, well, after playing that for another good hour, I think I'm going to take one more quick break and get to... I have a third game available, actually. I didn't put it on the ad, but yes, one more thing to play. So, be back in a minute and a half or so. Alright. I'm back. One more time. Let's hear the sound. And this one's called Sokyu Guruntai by our friends at Rising, the studio behind such wonderful shooters as Maho Daisakusen and Battle Garega, Armed Police Batrider. They're also part of Aiding, which means that this game is inevitably tied to a ton of really fucked up fighting games. Anyway, this game's cool. It's cool looking, it's cool sounding, it's cool playing. It's hard, but it's cool. Another stylish piece of work. Wish I could kind of know what's going on, because it is a game that looks cool. It's one of those where I kind of want to know what the story is just a little, but it's all in Japanese, unfortunately. Though the arcade version actually did have an English release called Terra Diver. But Saturn never got it in English. Yep, Aiding Rising right there. And even the menus aren't Japanese this time, so. Alright, so it saved that too. There's 3 ship types, each with their own kind of takes on the same mechanics. So you've got, in this game, you've got a normal shot, and then you've got your web. The web allows you to lock onto enemies and then fire like a homing shot at them, which... There's actually 2 formations for each ship's web that allow you to lock on differently. You'll see what I mean in a second. See, this one right here is this big old semicircle. And if I press the button to switch, it becomes this kind of cone shape instead. And they actually have different attacks tied to them, too. So either that laser, or the others are fireballs. Now, the thing about this game is, even though this is a Rising joint, I have no idea if it has fucked up rank or not, so I could just be signing my own death warrant by doing everything I'm doing. But we're going to find out together. The game could also just be hard. Yeah, a lock-on shot feels really good to use. And it can hit things in the background too, so it's kind of like the Ray series, Ray Force, Ray Storm, Ray Crisis. Oops. Well, guess using a bomb to make that this can go down a little faster couldn't be awful. Alright. So I don't know what the end of stage thing means, the percentage or anything like that, so I'm gonna be as lost as anyone else. Presentation on this game is super good though. And the music's cool too. Yeah, exactly. It's just a really good looking game. Very much like very Saturn, really. The way it's like it's a 2D game, but with a lot of like cool scaling and effects on it. Got to get the wider field for this place. Enemies from all over the place. Whew. Oh shoot! Didn't make it out of that. I think this one's stronger because it's big, like exploding fireballs. But I'm not sure. Right, next boss. It looks like I have 5 credits to go through this, so not going to be an infinite continue one like those Twin Peak collections. Oop. Ooh, didn't get out of the way of that in time. I should probably finish this before it gets worse. Let's move. I didn't mess around with this a ton beforehand, so the most I saw was stage 2. Oh wait, no, I think I did the beginning of this level. I think I can see the shadow on the clouds below. It's a neat little graphical touch. Don't usually see in these. Boom. Why do they do it like that? Worked out, but why? Free bomb. Need that big time. Must be at full power. Oh, the music's very dramatic. It's kind of cool. Yeah, this is definitely a Saturn shooter to play. Had an arcade version, but it's like STV hardware, so it's gonna be basically the same as this. Again, like I mentioned, the arcade version did have an English release, so maybe that could be an appeal to that one. Ah, I was like, whatever you guys are pointing at me, you're about to do something bad, and it turned out to be a flamethrower, so I was right. Oh, jeez. Get the fuck away from me with that. Oof. Oh, jeez. Your bomb actually behaves a bit differently depending on whether you have your web on, if you're locked onto anything or not, which is kind of interesting. So, jeez, this attack's annoying. You better be invincible on it. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say. Yo, nice to see you. Stage 4. I wonder how many. Is this 4 or is it? Oh, it's gotta be. Guy who can't count. Asteroid stage, nice. Music here's cool too. Bit of haunting, but energetic as well. This game is so like aesthetically different from what Rising usually put out, I gotta say. What's funny though is that despite that, and I've noticed like some of the small enemies, they still kind of die in a couple different ways, like enemies in like Battle Draga do, where sometimes they'll just explode immediately, and other times they'll kind of burn out for a second or so and then explode. So there's some DNA left over. Also, the way power items fall is much like the way they get dropped in Maho Daisakusen, which in turn is a lot like how they got dropped in like compile games, because I know that Rising had some X-compile folk after they shut down. Whew. Nice bomb. Gotta aim for nice bombs. It's like some shmup skill test taught me. That thing looks nasty. Also, I think I've seen it in like something like that in a Gundam post once. I was about to say in a Gundam shell. I was like, I haven't watched any of those. Don't be silly. Okay, I gotta move up a bit for those lasers, the way they sweep them, just to make sure I'm in the center. Ooh, jeez. Yeah, the boss with two big guns that start doing different attacks. That's very Rising. Yeesh. I'm burning through my credits already. Get me the hell out of here. Oh yeah, this is a 90s game on a CD-based console now. Hear that sample. Nope. Yep, it's the Rising. Oh, no. It's the background in the ocean. I thought this was going to be like a sky stage. The clouds rushing by. I guess we got that earlier. You know, Rising loves the hell out of those. You know, it's like a like harbor stage. That's pretty common too. Actually, that's funny. It reminds me, I was watching a video of Don Pachi, and I saw like a stage that took place at like a shipyard, and I realized, look at it, wait a second, this is literally just the shipyard from Twin Cobra. You know, like slick. It was so obvious. It's actually really funny. I'm not even trying to be different. Kind of rules. Okay, yeah, this game's gonna take some practice. Oh, jeez. Credit 1, huh? And again, I wonder if this game has some fucked up rank system that I have to worry about. It is Rising. Definitely could. That was just on me, though. Could have bombed way quicker there. Okay, this is just a pre-rendered version of a fucking Battle Karaka boss, come on. I say this affectionately. What is that? That I can handle. This is about to be bad, though. Fucking stop that. Thank you. This is what, stage 6? Rising likes their 7-stage games, I think. Should be nearing the end. Oh, this rules. Are we on Mars? What's going on? Oh, hi. Oh, last credit, folks. This is such a good looking game. Wow. Oh. Blackheart has definitely done that to me. It's funny, as different as this looks, you can definitely feel the Rising design so many of the behaviors, ideas, and stuff. Oof. That was my fault. I think it might be Jover, folks. Oops. This game's cool as hell. What the fuck, man? Try the I messed with this ship a bit. I actually like it too. It's the third one that I don't like as much. It's very slow. It has some kind of odd shots and things to it. This one might be slower than the first one though. Yeah, this. Wait, does this thing go faster vertically? That's really weird. I do like this lockout shot all range, and Boryu is another semicircle one. Being able to, also the fact that what it fires is this cool like laser. Nice bomb. Well, yes, I am avoiding power-ups because it's a Rising game and that might be the right thing to do. Why do you ask? I don't know if this game has ranked shenanigans, but sure it's scary to find out, huh? Alright. Got through there without dying, that's nice. Didn't even need to bomb. Let's head to space. Oh, you gotta watch that. You're just not paying attention. Calm down. Yeesh. Well, that was my fault. As was that. One neat thing you could do is that you can lock on with one web and then switch and use the weapon of the other. I don't know which weapons are actually stronger or weaker, but it's cool. Oh, that slows down the game something. And fierce. You just die. Close one. Game's cool. What can I say? Like how the stages are marked by when they take place. Yeah, this is the Rising Cloud stage. You know it's a Rising Gate because you have to fly through the clouds. Now that I think about it, those bomb pickups look almost exactly like the ones in really? And you can see where the bullet hit me. In Maho Daisaxon. That one was good. Alright. Let's make this happen. Or at least bomb the hell out of it. can do that, man. Look at that. This attack at least like faces towards you, so if you don't move, you can stay in the middle of it. That, on the other hand, I don't want to see that. Yeesh! Oh, I'm in a bomb, aren't I? Ah, I didn't even get to... I had an extra one, I didn't even get to throw it. Whew. Alright, back to asteroids. This level's cool. What shmup does those like dragon-looking things chasing me remind me of? Shooter on the tip of my tongue that where they would like shoot out and then oh right, it was a Zero Ranger boss that had them. So gee, these things are tough. Oh, we got some killed. Whew. Honestly, I know some people don't jive with being sent back to the beginning of the game, but I honestly kind of prefer when console ports of arcade shoot-em-ups have limited continues like this. Kind of gives you more of a reason to start to learn them with a much easier goal to reach than a one-credit clear. The exception is if they have checkpoints. If they have checkpoints that you go back to either after you die or just after you continue, then you might as well just have infinite anyway at that point. So I can get underneath that one. Yeah, the type of web you equip definitely determines which bomb you use. Ah! Gun. Ah, shit. Oh, no! Type of web and what you're doing with it. Jesus Christmas. This game bites hard. It's awesome though, so I feel like I'm willing to learn it at some point. game really makes a lot of use of this kind of horizontal space it gets. Okay, so you can go really far to the side on these levels. Most arcade games were vertical screen orientation, so you don't get any of that. Well, sometimes you get a little horizontal scrolling depending on the game. Oof. Hey. Well, this boss seems cool. Bit of a D&B vibe. You really have space to just macro dodge all of that, huh? Ah, come on. One missile made it through, huh? Some games, destructible missiles feel like they're never a problem. This one, they come in weird enough angles and your shot is just narrow enough that they're actually kind of a hassle. I like it. Get out of here. Alright. What's next? Do we get our ass to Mars here, or is there one other one? How many times has a shoot 'em up done an effect like this? This like a stage starts slowly like lasers screaming in. And how many times has it been awesome? The answer is all of them. You're not gonna catch me with that twice. Oh, that was on me. I thought you can see the shadows first for something. Oh, I didn't even see what I hit. Hope you can see the shadows first on these enemies, so you can kind of anticipate them. All right, let's try one more run, and then I think I'm gonna call it a day. Yeah, since there's one more ship we didn't try, so might as well pick it up. If I remember properly, this one's pretty slow, but we'll see how it goes anyway. Yeah. Well, I don't know, that might just be the game. Especially with how fast you go vertically. Again, that's still kind of weird to me. Got kind of a narrow cone here, and then This is the weird one. This one goes in the opposite direction you move. It's huge, though, the thing, so... Hey. The shot here also... Part of your shot also kind of veers in opposite direction you go, so this is kind of just a bit of an opposite kind of guy ship. Oh, jeez. I think I can give it a slightly better effort than that. That pilot is performing some genderly actions with that look, I gotta say. Okay, this is it. I'm gonna lose this the last run of the afternoon, I think. This is the run. I do wish Rising could have stuck around a little longer. I know that a bunch of the people who made... I mean, obviously Aiding did, but the people who made these shmups kind of went their separate ways afterwards. It's a bit of a shame. There's a certain style about them that made these sort of intense shooters that I think are real neat. Alright, there we go. Let's move on. One day I'll learn what that percentage is for. Not a ton of documentation on this game in English, I think, but I'm sure someone's figured it out. At least someone. If nothing else, I'm sure someone can read that screen. Thought I could get out of that, but Jeez. Didn't even notice he was still shooting. Alright. I should probably just shoot these things sometimes. So that's how you get that bomb. Probably. Try and use it. It seems like the best one for damaging big things like that. Level's pretty intense. Dramatic, too. Is my ship, like, driving on the ground here? Look, Early's flying real low? That's kind of neat. Out of bombs on my last life for this credit, so I have the feeling I might be seeing it continue soon. But this is better progress than I have been making on one credit, so I'd say we can call that a win. Mess that up, though. I actually destroyed one of the flamethrowers. Looks like the other one's mad, though. done. Oh, I was at a bomb. Okay. That thing's pretty rude. H4 was going to space, right? One for one. Wow, I just kind of flew into that one. You know, like an idiot. Those invincibility on bombs, it feels like it's not super long, so you have to be a bit careful with them. It does seem to at least activate instantly, though, unlike some games I've played by Rising. Oh boy. Jeez. I'd love for you to do any other attack from that one. You really just have to be outside of the entire spread for that one. It really is, isn't it? Very Gundam. Definitely seen something like that. Can't remember what it's called though, because I haven't watched any Gundam yet. Something with like those big, like long shoulder pad looking things. Oh, shoot. Oof. Spicy. Yeah, I really like the status music. Good beat. Speaking of beat, I'm getting beat. Oh, hey. Thank you for the raid. Whew. I'm nearing the end of this run, and I'm just kind of finish after this, but thank you all the same. I've still got 1 credit left and 2 lives in this. I've still got 2 lives on this credit and another one. So, hey, maybe I can even beat it. Doubt it, though. I don't know what the end of this game even looks like. Yeah. This is Soku Gurentai. Yeah, there we go. Soku Gurentai. One of Rising's. Very cool, if you ask me. Mean. Yeah, this game is really cool. I'm only really playing it for the first time today, but really impressive to look at and fun to play though. It's pretty tough. Like, look at that. Rising never really pulled their punches, huh? Thank you for the follow. You following and the notification did not cause me to die there. I would have found a way to do it anyway. Because this game is beating my ass. Yeah, that's about what the end of any given run of Battleground, I guess, starts to look like, too. This is definitely a Rising game. They're kind of weird, stratting the line towards bullet hell style. That's a mid-boss, wasn't it? This is the actual boss thing. It doesn't make sense that there's an actual warning for it. Oh, hi. Had a bomb on his life. All these gaps are getting very small. Oh! Didn't even see that. Well, that's GG for me. Saturn is a good place for some shoot-em-ups, I gotta say. Thank you everyone for coming and for the follows. Means a lot to me. Next stream will probably be Tuesday, I want to say. But Tuesday afternoon, but we'll see. So, see you next time.